To install Parrot OS on any virtual machine, you first need to have its image. You could either download the ISO image or can download the OVA format and directly use them in the VirtualBox. And there are two variants of this Parrot OS. One is the Mate version and other is the KDE. Now Mate version is can be compared to a light version of the KDE, and this does not consume GPU a lot. So I'm going to prefer the Mate version, and also I'm going to install the ISO form using the ISO image. And Parrot OS comes in two formats. One is the home version and the other is the security version. Security is a little bit of a little bit higher in size because it has the professional tools already installed. So I'm going to download the Parrot Security Mate ISO, and for that click on Get Torrent and you could download that. And then we are going to install the VirtualBox. For that, go to virtualbox.org and click on Download VirtualBox 6.1. And additionally, we also need to download the guest operating system package, extension package. We'll download that later. Once after this is downloaded, installation is very simple. But to install this Parrot OS on the VirtualBox, I'm going to walk you through that. So now once after it is open, click on New and name your operating system. I'll call it Kali, and click on the machine folder where you have some space. Select a directory where you have enough space. There should be at least 20 GB of space for this Parrot OS to work. And select the type as Linux and version as Debian 64-bit because I'm using 64-bit operating system. Click on Next, and you could fix the memory size to recommended 4 GB here, and you could now select between these hard disk installment options. I'm going to click on create a virtual hard disk now. Click on create and put it in the VDI and dynamically allocated, and you could choose the directory and the name of the file here and select a size of around 20 GB for it and click on create. Now go to the settings. It takes a little bit of time to load up for the first time, and under this you have to set the storage and select, click on empty and click on the icon here and choose virtual optical disk file and select the ISO image you have previously downloaded. And you could configure the other settings also. Click on system and select the number of processors to its maximum, and you could enable the 3D acceleration in the display, and you could increase the video memory size to its maximum. And I'm going to change the network adapter from NAT to bridged adapter, and also we will add some filters here to use the wireless adapters both for the virtual machine and also the operating system. So that's pretty much it, and once you're done, click on OK and click on start. So once it opens up, you could find the graphical install method or the install method directly. So I'm going to install that with the help of GUI. Click on English and click on continue and select your territory or in country. I'll select India and keyboard mapping is English. Further, you will be asked to set your host name, domain name, and a HTTP proxy and all. You could of course ignore domain name and the HTTP proxy, and you could install or configure them later. So it is asking me to set the root password. So I'll be typing in that, re-enter for verification. Click on continue. Full name of the user. Click on continue. Username. Click on continue and choose a password. For that I'll set the same. Oops, I leaked it. Furthermore, it's asks us to set the partition disk. So select on use entire disk. That's recommended for new users. Click on continue and leave everything in a default state. Write the changes to disk. Click on yes and click on continue. So further, it asks us to install the grub bootloader, and we must need to install the grub bootloader, and along with that it also comes with fsck, which replaces the file system when damaged. Click on the HDA. Once after the setup is complete, click on continue. You would then be asked to log in with your username and password. The Parrot OS, as you can see, will not be set to uh, your full screen resolution. For that, you have to first go to the root or type in sudo apt-get install y virtualbox guest x11. So type in fits missing at the end and click on enter, and it will resolve few errors, and as you can see, the progress is now happening. Once after you're done with it, type in reboot. Now we could get the full screen resolution,